everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
All right, there's a lot going on, not only just today, but all this week on KRBE. Well, first, let me tell you that an hour from now, we're kicking off Couples Court Week.
Yep.
So many people have come to us, not as the Bickersons totally. Couples Court is about you in a long-term relationship or a marriage where you guys just can't see eye to eye on this one specific topic. So you bring it to us, and between me and Ryan and Eric, we tell you what to do with your life.
We'll be the judges.
So we're
We keep
doing
it three
that every
judges. That
single
way
day.
we don't have
Never
there's
a
no
tie.
Yeah, there's never a tie. So 8 o'clock today is the first Couples Court to kick off the week. We are also in the window for the secret sound. That is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 5 chances a day to win money. Now, that sound that we are on is still the same as it was on Friday and Thursday. The jackpot is up to $2,080.
Wow.
There has not been a clue that's been sent out via 37530. Text the word secret to 37530, then you're going to be locked in. So when we do send out the clue, it comes to your phone. Like yesterday, my phone got the message of what the new times were for the week. If you go to krbe.com, you could just see right there when we're going to play, the exact times we're going to play all
You have to
week
sign
long.
up again if you did it, like, say, the last time we did this?
Yes, because I didn't get the
I'm not
clue
get-
the first time, so I resent secret to 37530, and it popped me back
Because I
in.
didn't get the clues. I thought maybe it was when I did it before. But
Because we did one clue already, right, for the first sound?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
sign
I
up.
didn't get that
It's
clue.
so easy to do.
Yeah, 37530 is our text number, and the word secret goes into the text field, and that's how you're in. Also, some family business we need to take care of because tomorrow is big day.
Yeah, a lot of
The 7 o'clock hour, especially 7 o'clockers. We have a family meeting at 7:20 tomorrow. What does that mean? Every time we have a family meeting, something big has happened.
Yep. This is huge.
Family meeting time.
Could it be good news, bad news?
It's definitely
I don't know.
personal.
Awkward news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal?
Cringe. Is it cringe? So you
pregnant?
don't want to miss the 7:20 family meeting. Kevin and Booster have adopted quadruplets.
Oh
my
God.
It's puppies.
He's
They
got,
got a litter
he's
of
got his hands
puppies.
full of that husky right now.
Yeah, Rover Daddy. He's a Rover Daddy. And those. So, what is the subject? What is the topicality? Well, you got to wait and find out. But you know, when we have a family meeting, we're sharing something from behind the scenes with you guys on the air.
So that's tomorrow morning at 7:20,
7:20.
right after Revenge.
And then after that, at 7:40, you will hear my conversation with Taylor Swift.
Yeah. This is cool.
Yesterday, I got to spend some time with Taylor Swift via Zoom to talk about the new album and her movie and her everything, because she is the queen of the Easter egg. She's the queen puzzle master. She is. I'm exhausted just thinking about the things that she has put out there over the weekend, because here's how this works. Everybody knew that she had an album coming out, right? Everybody knew that she's engaged to Travis and all these things. The Eras Tour was the most monstrous tour in the history of music, pretty much. I mean, nobody saw that coming. And she has a lot on her plate. But the fact that she's done so much since just finishing the Eras Tour and kicking off this new album, before I talked to her, I found out, I don't know when that I find out I was going to talk to her, like 3 weeks ago, and I was sworn to secrecy.
Yeah.
Could not tell anybody that I'm going to get to talk to Taylor Swift. And as it was approaching, of course, look, I'm a Taylor Swift fan in general because my girls are, and I remember
we grew
her
up
from
with-
before she was a crossover pop artist.
And then we were here when the crossover happened.
Yes. And so it was nice that I was chosen because not a lot of people got to interview her. She's not doing a mass amount of like back to back interviews with all these people.
Especially radio.
Radio companies have assigned one specific person to talk to her. And for our radio company, actually a couple of them, I was the person. So when I spoke to her yesterday, you will hear that interview tomorrow at 7:40. I knew that I wasn't just interviewing her for KRBE, and I wasn't just interviewing her for Weekends with Roula. It was for all these people to take clips of whatever she's going to say. And the interesting thing to me is, when I heard I was going to do the interview and I had not heard the album, I was thinking, well, by the time the interview comes around, I'll have heard some of the songs. Okay, then she announces the movie, right? So it's like, okay, well, let me make sure I go see the movie and see what that's about so we can add more. With every hour that passed since the release of Life of a Showgirl, there were more things on the internet that were like this and this and this and this and this. And these orange doors have popped up all over the world. These CGI doors are being projected, like
What's
in Paris,
the deal with
France.
the orange, though?
The orange is the color of Life of a Showgirl.
Well, the album cover doesn't have orange on
Yeah,
it,
the
other than
word.
the
The
lettering.
vinyl.
The lettering.
Yeah.
Vinyl's
but the
orange.
vinyl's
And the vinyl
orange
is an orange album.
for people that buy records. Yeah.
Right, and she
That's
left.
what she
She
pushes.
left out of an orange door.
Yeah.
When she finished the last Eras tour concert, she walked out of an orange door.
Well, that's smart.
So that's how fast forward she is.
Yeah, it is all programmed, all
It's like a
planned out.
WWE writer. They think years ahead.
Oh my
when
God!
they write
Yes.
these.
It's like exhausting.
Like the
That's a lot of
storylines.
That's a lot of work.
So the orange doors are popping up with QR codes. All the
You think
Swifties
she's
are
gonna-
freaking out. What does this mean?
Sphere, maybe?
Say it again.
The Sphere in Vegas? She's got to do something in Vegas. If
Well,
it's
she
Life
said
of a
she's not
Showgirl,
gonna.
yeah.
She said she's not going to go on a tour for this album. However, something is happening in these different cities. She has listed 12 cities. If you had put "Life of a Showgirl" in Google, all these letters started dropping, and they weren't full words. They weren't like a jumble scramble. They were jumbled, but it wasn't the full word yet. So all the Swifties did their homework for you. All the 12 cities have been released: Chicago, Las Vegas, Barcelona, Berlin. What other? I can't remember all of them, but they're out there. And everyone's like, what does this mean for those cities? What does this mean? And then Kevin and I, when we took this on Friday, Kevin, like maybe she'll do what Madonna had done when she did that really small tour where she only went to very specific venues that
like
were
an
very tiny.
intimate-
The Madam X or something. What was that one?
Yeah, that was a very small venue tour, and it didn't last for very long. But that would really rob a lot of Swift fans of, being
Because
able to go.
Madonna
'Cause it would be
played for
very
crowds
expensive.
of like 1,000 people. They were small, intimate shows.
May have been even less than that, but yeah, it was weird. I don't know.
Well,
why
I
she did
definitely
that.
got the message from Taylor, and you've probably seen some of the stuff since the release of this album, that she is 100% going to lean into her happiness, her joy, and being a bride, getting married, maybe having some kids.
So, what is something, since the interview's tomorrow,
Yeah.
7:40, what is something you can tease? Like something that you can give us a little hint right
Well,
now.
what came out of the interview, because it's supposed to be all about the Showgirl album, right? But I did congratulate her on buying her music back. And her answer on that kind of, I feel like people might jump on that answer, because she said nobody expected the Eras tour to be what it became. Like nobody could have imagined that. And not so many words, you'll hear it tomorrow how she said it. That soft opened the door for her to buy her music back from the owners. Because I think the owners were real stringent about, no,
Wasn't it
we're
Scooter
never going to
Braun?
sell this back to you.
Those other people.
It was the
Other
private
people?
equity firm.
Oh, that's right.
So that's a really big deal, because it did make her $1 billion originally. And then when she did the European leg and all that, it ended up making her $2 billion.
Wow. That's
So
so
she
hard
said-
to wrap
That's
your
awesome.
head around
That's
that
insane.
figure.
Yeah. And she's got so much planned already. I'm exhausted. And I asked her about the orange doors. You'll hear that tomorrow.
So there's a
The
lot
orange
going on
doors.
tomorrow.
Yeah. 7:20, we will have the family meeting. And then 7:40, you'll hear the Taylor
Can I take
Swift
one? We got a lot of
interview.
text about this one, and I know unless this is true, but I know we're not going to talk about this tomorrow. They're saying, is Sam pregnant again? And
That's not the subject matter.
That's
We'll
not
just
the
tell you
subject
right now, it's not
Wait,
it.
we don't know that.
I don't.
but I don't know. I never.
I
You want to
can't-
tell us now?
But
No, I can't confirm or deny that, because I did get very sick this weekend, and that's what happened the last 2 times I was
Uh-oh.
pregnant.
Yeah.
But
Have
I
you done
don't
it?
think that was it.
Have you done the test?
I have not. I didn't
Okay.
feel like buying one.
I'll go to the dollar store
When
and
we
throw
go
you
ne-
one.
yeah, when we
Yeah,
go next
it-
door.
We found out the dollar store tests are very reliable.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
test it out.
Yeah, we could do
But no, I
live
don't-
radio. Kevin can run over, grab the test.
Get a
I'll,
big
I'll
blast
buy
test.
it for you, Kevin.
Yeah, if you want to pay the money for
And then
it,
during
good.
a commercial break, you
I'd
pee
be
on the
fine
stick.
with,
Don't they have one at the Exxon station you can get from behind the counter or
I
something
don't know
like
about Exxon
yeah,
purchase.
it's a combination vape pen pregnancy test.
Give me a vape pen, some vape pregnancy test.
Don't put the wrong end in your mouth.
I think the vape pen. Oh man,
No. So
pretty
this vape
sure
pen sucks.
you
It's
can
pretty
get
sure.
that, but
That's not it. That's not it.
Oh.
I mean, if it is,
I
she'll
mean-
let us know later, but it's not it right
That's
now.
not the news we're dropping tomorrow.
No.
Right.
But
It could be
you'll
double
find
news.
out- yeah, maybe we will try tomorrow.
What would you do if you were?
Yeah, because the other news is
Well-
going to get trumped.
That'd be okay. I mean, sure.
You're like, why not?
Here we are.
Because you do want more children, correct?
I think I may drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And by
You're always-
saying that, I'm like, I was always down for 2. Always down for 2. And then I was like, well, it is a lot of fun.
Don't
I
they?
like-
Don't they say like, if you grew up with like 3 kids or like you have 2 other
You wanna
siblings,
have
you want the
3.
same amount?
Yes, Mark has 2, him and his brother, and I have 2 brothers. And so I feel like, yeah, the third, it is really nice. It's nice to know that I've created this family of mine.
Aw.
And I'm just so obsessed with being
people that look like you.
I'm in my mom era. I'm just
Yeah.
so obsessed with it right now that I'm like, okay, if I can already do 2, I can probably do 1 more, and then I'd be totally done.
It's time for the minivan
I'm not doing the
endorsements to
minivan.
start
I'm not
coming.
doing the
Okay,
minivan.
but
My
listen,
sister
no
was driving.
minivan era.
Looking back on this weekend, would 3 have been a little bit of a handful for
God.
Yeah,
you?
sick as you were.
I got really, really sick this weekend, and Mark wasn't home.
I'm sorry.
It was
Yeah, it's
really
a rough
bad.
one.
How'd you take 2 kids under 2?
It was really
Yeah.
bad.
And one had to, like, you're their food source.
I was like a dying cow.
Oh.
Laying there,
geez.
dying cow.
I never even thought about that. When you are sick
Yeah,
and you've
because the
got to
baby is
breastfeed.
feeding,
Yes.
and you're probably laid out on your bed,
And I'm
like passed out.
dehydrated.
Are
I don't know
you-
how. So yeah.
Does
Oh
that
my God,
mean,
Eric.
Kevin?
I mean, Kevin, for real.
Does that mean like if you're physically ill and you breastfeed, does that make the child sick?
I have read, and the only reason why I was reading that is, correct me, the word is antibodies.
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 Not antibiotics.
Thank you.
Antibodies.
Antibodies.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't say that. Produces good stuff for the baby. So it's fine for the baby to.
So the baby
be
doesn't
fine.
get sick.
Correct. Now, if I was on medication that you're not allowed to while you're doing that, then absolutely not. I would have to pump and
Yeah.
dump and do formula and all that stuff.
God, there's so
But
many rules.
It's really weird.
Wow.
Well,
But yeah,
Now,
so-
now I'm curious.
Yeah,
Go buy
zone
one.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to buy one, sure.
I'll spring for it.
You're going from zone defense.
If you will really
Man,
take
man,
it during the
man,
bathroom break, I'll go buy one.
No,
Okay.
let her have her private.
Your
moment.
choice.
The family
No
meeting is not
pressure.
about that.
It's a third one. By that, you don't care about the third one as
Right,
much as the
it's like
first
what
one.
my-
No, I don't want it to
Stupid.
sound like we're pressuring you.
Oh, no, I
this
don't
is
care.
where-
If you guys really think that it was not, I mean, that's
This
how
would
I
be funny.
found out with Santiago. We
Yeah,
all got COVID, and I was like, are y'all puking while COVID? You're like, no.
No?
And I was like, oh.
And this weekend proved to you that Santiago is not a baby anymore because you probably made him man up to help you
did.
at 2.5 years old. Like, come on, kid. I am a dying cow over here. Help me. You know what I mean? Like, to use your words.
No, I think of you as the
That's
the
how
black
you
and
felt.
white.
Literally, I was just a giant
Because you're
cat.
Black
laying
and white
there
cookie.
exhausted and
You
out of
are.
energy, and you have
You
to
are.
feed the newborn.
Yeah.
So
Santi
yes,
could fend
to
for
your
himself.
point.
He had pouches and peanut butter
You're
sandwiches.
like, you know how to put. Well, you know where the pouches are. You know how to open that. Good boy.
Cars
Good boy.
movie. Here's Cars movie.
Yeah, exactly. Coming up next, we've got a Roses update. What happened last
We
week?
got to check in with Michael. I mean, he found out his girlfriend Melissa was hooking up with the boss Frank.
Yeah, because we called Frank the boss. We didn't call Melissa. And you're going to hear that recap and an update next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Good morning from
Was Rose and Bruno Mars on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE. For those of you just tuning in, before we get into the Roses update, I just want to remind you guys, the 7 o'clock hour tomorrow is the hour of all hours. You got to make sure you're locked in because we have a big family meeting at 7:20.
Anytime you say family meeting, you know it is something life-changing. And I
Yep.
would say that definitely somebody on this show's life is going to change massively. Could be all of ours.
All of us are going to be affected by the news. Not as much as the one person at the center of the subject, and it's not Sam announcing another pregnancy.
No.
Because people are asking that. That was the last family meeting. No. We wouldn't do the same thing again. That one's just going to be like one of those that runs up on you.
But things won't be the same after this meeting. Things will not be the same.
And then after that, at 7:40, you're going to hear my conversation with Taylor Swift yesterday on Zoom to promote her new album and her life and all the things. Taylor, as she killed it at the box office this weekend, $33 million.
And behind the scenes in radio, usually you get like 5 to 7 minutes. That's why we don't do interviews with celebrities much because we're like, we need
What are
more
we
than
going to do in 5
minutes.
minutes?
Yeah.
But you got like almost half an hour.
Yeah, it was a good conversation. Just me and Taylor. Hey, it's Roula and Taylor. Hey, it's Taylor and Roula. We're just going to hang out. So you're going to hear the thing tomorrow. It's very exciting.
Tula.
Lots going on. Tula, Roula, and Taylor. What are we doing? All right, let's get to the roses.
Now, time for a Roses update
Hope you guys are ready for this.
on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, rolling. 104.1 KRBE.
Okay, parental discretion is advised. Michael and Melissa have been dating for a couple years, been living together for the last 5 months, but he is thinking that something is going on with her boss, Frank. Texting in the middle of the night, smiley face, blowing kiss emojis, all sorts of clues.
Not appropriate. Not appropriate. So we decided not to call up Melissa and see if Michael would be the person in her mind for a staycation. We called up Melissa's boss, Frank. Now, Frank's wife's name is Stacy. That's who he should say he wants to share the room with. Because, you know, in my little
You offer him a
facade
staycation.
of being like the person that's calling him, I say, well, here's what you're going to get. We'll send you an email. But all I need to know before we end our conversation is who is the other party sharing the room with you? And here's what Frank said.
I'd like to bring Melissa with me, please.
One more thing, though, I got to tell you before we hang up.
You need to know her name is Roula. I'm Ryan. Eric is here. And Melissa's boyfriend, Michael, is sitting in on the line as well. I think you got a lot of explaining to
Yeah,
do.
do you know who Michael is, Frank?
Yeah.
So
Hey,
what's
man.
the deal with going on a vacation, a 2-day couples vacation with my girlfriend and not your wife?
Hey, Look, you just relax, man. Like, you were going to be invited, so.
I'm not relaxing.
You're going to be invited? Is that what he just said?
All three of you are going to be in a hotel room?
Wait, what? You said I'm invited?
Hold on, I'm totally confused. What did you just say? Michael did not hear you say that.
Oh, great. What room do I stay in while the two of you are?
That's not how it was going to be.
No, it wasn't how it was going to be because I wasn't supposed to be there.
No, it's just like it's like a suite probably situation, and I was going to take the other room.
Let me run this by you, Frank. Why don't I call your wife and tell her what your plans are, so maybe me and your wife can go do something while you and my girlfriend
You can't
are
do
doing
that.
something.
Look, you're overstepping your boundaries right now, man.
Overstepping your boundaries? Is that what he just said?
Paul,
that's just uncalled for.
You are going to be in a load of trouble. I'm telling you that right now.
Michael, you might want to go ahead and call, since Roula, you knew his boss's name. Why don't you call his boss and let him know or let her know what is going on at work?
Oh, yeah, because I'm sure they have policies.
We don't need to do this, guys. We don't need to be doing this.
Listen, just real quick note here, Frank. That took some stones for you to think you're talking to your company and list one of your subordinates as the woman you want in the hotel. Did you think that HR wouldn't know that that's your subordinate and that's what you're hoping for?
Well, there are a lot of Melissa out there, right, Frank?
Yeah, he wasn't thinking that through very well.
Moron.
Because they know you're married at work and you're taking somebody else.
That's not your wife's name.
Well, obviously, Frank isn't a very bright person. Just fess up. How long have you and my girlfriend been sleeping together?
I never said we were.
But you want to take her to a 2-day staycation with a spa treatment and a dinner.
And you don't make that the first time you've ever been together. Like, if you're willing to do that, you've already done other things.
It was a thing where I was going to invite Michael. So it was like a group outing.
I'm going to talk to Melissa. I'm going to talk to Natasha, your boss, Frank. And then I'm going to talk to your wife. And then I'm going to make sure that I get a copy of this because this is on the radio, douchebag.
Oh, man.
It's on podcast.
I hope you're listening, Melissa. And I hope you realize that your stuff will be outside when you get home.
Good luck with that.
Michael, can you check back with us on Monday? We got to hear how your girlfriend's reaction is going to be.
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. My head is spinning right now.
Yeah, justifiably. So the weekend is past. We do have Michael lined up.
Yeah, so let's find out what did happen. We welcome him back to the show now. Good morning, Michael.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Michael.
Morning.
So you had a lot of calls to make after the show on Thursday.
I sure did.
After that segment, anyway.
Just a few.
Yeah. So what happened?
Well, you know what's funny? I think she's a psycho, and I just never realized it because she knew what was going on by the time she even got home. I was there. She'd already talked to Frank, so she knew everything that was happening. And she blew up at me and said I endangered her livelihood and how dare I interfere with her work and she could lose her job. And
Well, she endangered her livelihood by having that fraternization at work.
Why are you just saying that? I.
Yeah.
I sound like Isaiah Osborne there, but no.
I.
Not about you and her. It's about her.
I called Natasha, his boss, and I let her know.
Wow.
And then I found his wife on Facebook.
What did Natasha say? Before you get to the wife.
Yeah.
Let's go one at a time.
Yeah. What did the department general manager person over Frank say about this chaos?
Oh, they were horrified. They had to do an investigation, of course. They can't just take my word for it.
It'll probably take a while.
Well, all they have to do is listen to the podcast.
Yeah, you still got to go through, I'm sure, like
protocols. Yeah.
What I was going to suggest, if it's okay to send them the podcast.
Yeah, you were on our show. Everybody else heard it.
So that was work.
Yeah.
What was it like when you talked to Frank's wife?
Well, we didn't talk verbally. We just messaged over Facebook. I told her about the show as well, so she could actually hear him on the phone. I think she did go and listen to it because when she messaged me back, she said she had kicked him out.
Oh,
but you know what's funny is that my girlfriend, Melissa, wants to kick me out of the apartment.
I thought you had the place first and
Yes.
she moved in 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because I ruined her job, quote unquote, I should be the one to find a new place.
She's got no legal leg to stand on whatsoever.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Where did you stay this weekend?
No, I'm still at the apartment.
Oh, so she wasn't there?
Yeah, where'd she go?
Oh, I don't care. Probably over to Frank's.
Well, I don't think so. Frank's probably not at home anymore.
I mean, Frank's got a
Who
motel.
knows?
Well,
Yeah.
they probably got a hotel or something. I honestly don't give a what she does or where she goes.
Well, listen, thank God y'all weren't married and had kids and have a whole family you have to blow up now.
I know, right?
I mean, I know it sucks 3 years of your time invested. You love this girl and y'all moved in together, but look at how it played out. She wasn't for you because she stepped out on you. And now you know. It's Frank and his poor wife that have to deal with that chaos.
Think of all the lives that just got wrecked because they could not control themselves.
Yeah, and then she won't even take responsibility.
Well, don't let go of that apartment. If you're the only leaseholder, you're the one that's legally able to be there. She's the one that has to get the heck out.
Yeah, I'm in the apartment. It's mine as far as I'm concerned.
Like, do you feel like you like have closure? Not have closure, like you have conquered this. Like you had so many questions.
I'm still processing it, but I think I'll get to a place where I know that I have closure and can move on. I'm just kind of devastated right now, but at least I know what kind of human she is, if I could even call her that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that.
You live, you learn.
Well, thanks so much for checking back in with us so we can see how you're doing. Best of luck to you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, take care.
You live, you learn.
You live, you learn.
True.
I picture like Sam having that on her
Live, love,
pillow.
learn, laugh,
Laugh, love,
loot.
harvest.
loot.
Laugh,
Live,
love, and
learn,
harvest.
I don't know. Add another L to the painting.
Harvest
It's always
time.
like a wooden picket fence that's been whitewashed, and they have little fancy handwriting on it.
the
Live,
Hobby
laugh,
Lobby.
love.
Art.
Oh yeah,
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby
art.
Lobby.
Which I did purchase something from there, and I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm doing this. It was because I have my fall feels out in my house right now, and there's this wall in my living room that really has nothing, and it needs something small. And I saw this picture when I was at Hobby Lobby. It's like a farmhouse with pumpkins, and I go, you know what? I'm gonna put that on the wall.
I want it.
And so I put it on my wall to see if anybody noticed in my house there's a farmhouse
Anybody?
with pumpkins. Yeah, but the first day it was up, my 10-year-old goes, "Oh, Mama, where'd you get that picture of that farm?" And I was like, "Oh, look at you." Notice I got a new piece of art in the wall because there was nothing on the wall before. And I guess because it's right by his homework area. So he noticed. I don't think anybody else did. But
Hey, I'll tell you what, that
farmhouse in my
Hobby
house
Lobby,
right now.
I paint, obviously. If you follow me on Instagram, I paint for fun. And when I buy my supplies, I've gone to Michael's and seen the exact same thing. And Michael's is a great store, but a lot more expensive. Like
Really?
the exact same
How
canvas.
about Amazon?
Hobby Lobbies even can beat Amazon. Like, I mean, I will wait. They always have a sale. Like every other week, they'll have a sale. And I can get my canvases literally 50% cheaper than
should go in there. I
Michael's.
need a hobby.
The
I'm gonna go
lobby
for-
for hobbies can be, very
Like the paints,
cost saving.
all
However,
the supplies, it's so much cheaper.
they used to have a 40% coupon that was like their thing. They were known for this 40% coupon, and they ended that coupon years ago. So now the thing is, well, you don't need the coupon anymore because we're just going to have it discounted. But the Michaels thing is for real because you can build bucks when you shop there. So one Christmas when I went really all out, the first Christmas 2 years ago, I went really Christmas crazy. I had built up so many Michaels bucks. It was like a bonus when I go in there and shop. I'm like, oh, I have another $5 voucher. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I earned the $5 voucher.
Something about
The little
those
things.
coupons, Bed Bath & Beyond, may they rest in peace. They were great with those things, too, the flyers. You feel like you're getting something extra when you get those.
Yeah.
You always want to feel like you won when it comes to spending your money. That's what you want. All right, listen, if you feel like you need roses in your life because your relationship is not going the right direction, you can reach out to us at krbe.com or direct message at producer Eric on Instagram, and he'll get you set up with what you need to find out more information about your relationship. Now, over the weekend, besides Taylor's album release and her movie being #1 at the box office and all things Taylor Swift, I got to have a chat with her yesterday, so we'll talk about that too. Puff Daddy was sentenced.
Yeah.
We have a lot of other things that we have to hit to in Scoop. So we'll do that coming up next on 104.1 KRBE.
From Hollywood to H-Town.
Celebrity Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Hey, Rula,
right.
before you start,
Yeah.
just for like 10 seconds, I just had watched the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, Eric.
What happened?
I hate to call you out, Sam, but that was gross.
What?
It's real burnt.
Look at it. Show Rula. What,
Let me see.
First of all, this is
Too many computers are blocking me from Sam.
I made an egg sandwich this morning because I had to take the kids to daycare, and I was like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to make an egg sandwich, and I put it down the toast, and it didn't toast it. So I was like, okay, let me put it down again, and it's real burnt. Stop
like-
it! Don't
it's
take
black
a picture.
burned.
Take a photo of that.
It like matches my outfit.
I'm surprised you didn't scrape off the burn part. 'cause you know,
I
you
didn't-
There'd be no bread left.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it, but
Both
it's
well, if you don't
slices
care.
of
But she's
bread
trying
are
to-
solid
pretty
black.
funny.
During the break, she's trying to eat, and you get that, it tastes when you have burnt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
burnt bread.
And it's got
That is
an old
black
cold
burnt
egg,
bread.
cold cheese on it.
Oh my God. Kevin's recording it so you can see it.
That'll be on
Hey,
Instagram.
Lord.
I'm all for it, though. It smells a lot better than what she's been eating lately.
Usually just boiled eggs smell like gas in here, but
Yeah.
I don't. The
You
egg
walk
salad,
in
I
the
don't
door
smell
and it
it.
smells like
no,
somebody.
it's a fried egg, so the egg's fine. I just probably will have to take off the
It
bread.
just smells that burnt toast.
That's funny.
It's real burnt.
Scoop is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. And let me just get this out of the way. After Sean Puffy Combs was not convicted on the more serious charges against him of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, which was going to get him like 25 years to life. Wow. He was convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, which the prosecutors were hoping he'd get 11 years in prison, but the judge on Friday sentenced him to 4. Well, technically 50 months. So 4 years plus 2 months.
He's getting off easy.
He was ordered to pay $500,000 in fines and undergo a 5-year supervised release. Before his sentencing, he broke down in tears and apologized to his mother. And then he apologized to the women he abused. Some of his kids spoke on his behalf, and he told the judge that, they need me and I'm scared and they're scared. I will never put my hands on another person again. I've learned my lesson. Well, obviously, because you're going to prison for it. So his attorneys are going to plan to appeal. That's going to take some time, but he's going to be locked up until that.
Time served, does that count towards the 4 years? Or
that's a good question. I have
He's
no
been in
idea.
jail there for over a year, right?
Yeah.
Or has it been a year yet?
Yes.
And I remember that's after he was not hit with the other 2 charges for jail time.
Mm-hmm.
His attorneys were saying, well, if a person that wasn't famous like him had gotten that same sentence, they would have been released up until this point. But they did not release him. He's just been.
Well, he's a flight risk. I mean, he is unlimited funds, sources he could just skip out and be
then
gone.
he could intimidate other people.
Yep.
That are going against him.
Because if you're to believe the allegations, he was his own little mob.
And a lot of people were scared of him, of the wrath that they would they would see from him if he was out. Okay, so that's that. Bad Bunny hosted Saturday Night Live. It was the premiere of Saturday Night Live, and he is also the Super Bowl halftime show star. And either you love him or you don't know him. That's pretty much how I have seen people react to the Super Bowl news, because we are Texans.
Yeah, I don't think
we know
anybody-
Bad Bunny.
nobody
but I don't know
hates
if
him.
people in North Dakota are like, yes, Bad Bunny, I totally know all your songs. You know what I mean?
But I think
So
when
Bad Bunny,
people get to know him and learn about him, I think most people really
well, they might not make the
like
time
him.
or care to make the time. So Bad Bunny had something really funny in his opening monologue. Refer to that.
You might not know these, but I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy, and I think everyone is happy about it. Even Fox News.
Bad Bunny is my favorite musician, and he should be the next president.
They talked to together.
Thank you. No, but really, I'm very excited to be doing the Super Bowl, and I know that people all around the world who love my music are also happy, especialmente todos los latinos. Todos los latinos y las latinas en el mundo entero, y aquí en los Estados Unidos, todas las personas que han trabajado para abrir puertas, más que un logro mío.
Talking about opening doors for people.
Más que un logro mío, es un logro de todos, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar.
Listen to this. Listen to this. At the end.
And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
4 months.
Because all
That's okay. I got my new AirPods.
That's
Did that translate?
They translate.
Oh.
So that's the big news. Other big news: Taylor Swift released her 12th album. You know, her favorite number is 13, so there's got to be at least one more. But a lot of people are freaking out, thinking this could be her last one for a while because she's got other big plans. She's getting married. You know, if you heard any of the songs from Life of a Showgirl, one of the songs in there is about having kids and making the whole block look like you. And she has a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. For those that missed this, I got to talk to Taylor Swift yesterday on Zoom. We're going to play that interview tomorrow at 7:40. She had her movie this weekend, and it was only limited release just for this weekend. It was the launch of Life of a Showgirl.
So smart.
And it was the behind the scenes of making the Fate of Ophelia video and talking about all the songs. And just in this weekend, it's out now. You can't, it's out of the theaters now. You can't see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
$33 million. The Rock's movie was number 2, and that only made $6 million.
What was the Rock's movie called?
Smashing Machine.
It was The Smashing Machine.
The Smashing
Yeah, but
That
Machine.
paired up against Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
I mean,
Right.
I mean-
And Taylor Swift actually
Crazy.
made $33 million here, but globally it took in $48 million.
Wow.
And she's the number 1 album. She sold 2.7 million copies of the whole album, and she's the most streamed song, like Fate of Ophelia, most streamed song. So she's already, every time she does something, it's just
She's an anomaly. There will
can't
never
be
be
beat.
another one like her.
She can't be beat. She broke the single-day streaming record on Apple Music. And at Amazon, it's now the most streamed album ever in a single day.
Yeah, take that,
Life of a
Glee.
showgirl. I know. Take that, Glee.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Takis Fiber. Spirit Airlines. Kevin, I know you love these guys. They're going to furlough 173 flight attendants at Bush Intercontinental Airport beginning in December. Let's see.
Why?
Well, they sent out a notice. The airline announced last month it was furloughing 1,800 flight attendants across the country. So in Houston, 173 will be furloughed. Is furlough just basically like you're fired, right?
I mean, you're
furlough
still...
You can come back.
are laid off, but maybe when we get some money, we'll have you back.
Yes.
The furlough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The company says
you're
it's
out.
unsure how
We don't
long the
hate you.
furloughs will last,
Yeah.
though they suggest at least 2 weeks. Employees will not be paid while they're
I wish
furloughed.
we could do that to them, the workers. I'm going to furlough you. I'm going to take a few weeks off and go to Europe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
furlough
be
the
back.
company?
I'm just going to
I'll be
furlough
back.
you.
I'm going to furlough you. The Texans beat the Ravens 44-10.
Smoked them.
First time they ever won in Baltimore. That's really cool. I did not know that.
Day. Cowboys destroyed the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Texans destroy
They really
Baltimore.
did. They really did.
And now
Yankees got
tonight,
destroyed by the Blue Jays.
oh, good. What was that score? I didn't even pay
At
attention.
one point, it was 12-2. but
Oh, wow. That's
Was
awesome.
it 12-3 or 4? No, it's 7, I think.
And that's a 5-game series?
Yeah, so they're down. They have to win the next 3 or they're out.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So it's 2 for
Such
the Blue
a sad
Jays.
day for you Yankee fans.
And can you believe we're already here? We are. The Houston Rockets will play their first 2 preseason games at Toyota Center this week. Not every player is going to play in both games. Now, the Rockets coach said that the forward Terry Eason and center Steven
Tari.
Okay, I didn't know. I really don't know.
This is the year you guys are going to get to know them. They were second place last year.
Gonna have to.
Tari Eason's a beast. Defense.
Tari and Steven Adams are going to play tonight against the Atlanta Hawks, but they'll sit out on Wednesday's game against the Jazz. It's a
Eric,
cautionary
Jazz
measure.
hands.
Jazz hands.
Jazz
Eric,
hands.
what's the because Eric watches all the, as much as I will see Easter eggs from Taylor Swift, Eric sees the sports stuff, right? Like all the insider
Like
stuff.
I watch by 80% of the basketball games.
So what's the buzz going back to baseball with Bregman only signing 1 year at the Sox for $40 million?
Yeah, he was the last player to leave.
Is all the talk now that he's going to come back?
No, I mean people are just saying that, but that's not going to work. We're going to put Correa at. I guess they're saying Bregman to go to second base is what they're saying. Correa,
Or put Bregman back at third, put Correa at second,
I said
Pena's
Bregman
at
would be-
shortstop.
Bregman's
Where's
good.
Altuve now? He's still floating somewhere?
he'd just be DH. Or,
Yeah.
or when
Let
Jordan's
him hit.
injured,
Right.
replace him.
We could do it.
Nah,
Maybe.
it's too much money. He's on his way down. He had a good year this year, but we don't need him.
Oh, come on.
You didn't want to be here with us. You just
You don't want
go.
to eat burnt toast?
Hey, man,
Yeah, you don't
they
want burnt
have
toast.
Sit in the corner.
Yes.
Eric, I would like to offer you $40 million to leave our show for a year. I promise you, you're out the door before the sentence finishes.
And then I could get 36 million
Bye,
here.
y'all.
If I get 36 million and stay here where I love Houston, hell yeah.
But they didn't offer him that.
We
They
offered
offered him
him
like
some.
17 million or 20, and they
17
doubled
compared
it
to
in
40?
Boston. Only a fool wouldn't take that run, right?
Because I'm a fool.
40 million?
I don't want to live in Boston.
You don't
No.
have to. For it's baseball. You
Life is
keep your
about
house
the
in Houston,
quality
go
of
up there
life.
for the job, and then come back.
I would not want to live in Boston.
You don't have to live in Boston.
Plus the taxes.
Sports stars don't have to live in the cities they play in.
Right.
Come on,
Just
guys.
need to get there.
It's true. Just have an apartment there.
True.
You're right.
Exactly.
All right, now it's Couples Court time. We're kicking off Couples Court week. It's going to be at different times all this week, but a lot of you who are in a relationship have come to us with something that you guys are bickering over. It's not relationship ending, but it's annoying enough for you guys to bring it to us so that I'm in the group with Ryan and Eric. The three of us are there's no tie
There's no
if there's three of
ties.
us, and we'll just tell you what to do with your life. Tell you which one of you is right. So Couples Court week kicks off next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.